Yo. What's going on, chat? How y'all doing? Welcome into the stream. It's a good old Monday, man. It's good old start to the week with some good old atmospheric vibe. I've been really getting into some of these playlists lately from like the early 90s, late 90s. It's been so crazy, but anyways, man, bro, it's gonna be a good week, bro. I got the hat on, bro. Dude, I am locked the frick in, bro. I'm doing good, bro. We here. We freaking here. For those that used to watch the old streams way back in the day, bro, y'all used to know that I used to have a backwards hat phase. And so I'm kind of bringing it back for the one time. Whether or not this will be like a common thing I bring on the stream, I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know, man. Monday's a good day, so I can't complain. But anyways, I got my joins on, bro. We freaking here, bro. Man, appreciate those that have dropped in. Come on now. Thank y'all so much for hopping in, baby. Come on, Richson fan. What's up, Goblin? What's up, Tech? What's up, Tri-City? Dashes. What's going on? What's up, Parand? What's got Real Cinereal? What's got Lily Pad on the stream? How y'all doing? What's going on? What's going on? We gotta get some rounds into that for sure. They did give us our hair back, which is good. This person just in general is bald, but we did get our hair back, so that is a good sign. We are gonna be playing with some brand new hair today, and I think they did, if I'm not mistaken, they did update it, so they ensured that we were able to get our hair back, which was good because, not gonna lie, didn't want to deal with, you know, not having any hair at all for like the next couple of streams. That would kind of suck, so that wouldn't be great, but it is what it is. Kill number 1. We're out here. Let's go. All right. We got to get a good first game out of the way. Hopefully we can do pretty good in that department. Don't want to get shot instantly, though. Oh, well. That works out. That works out. Whether or not they go all the way around, we'll see. They're kind of weary right now. They're kind of weary right now. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. Let's go. We'll take it. First win of the stream. Oh my gosh. Within the first 5 minutes, we're already getting a win. W. My gosh. Yo, what's up, Nick Smith? Yo, I appreciate the thumbs up. Appreciate you. What's up, Rareman? I'm good. What's up, The Dark Psychology? What's going on? Say burger if this isn't pre-recorded. Cheese. Frick. It's probably pre-recorded. Dang it. You caught me. You caught me. Let's go Hospital 3 again. I'm gonna need this. What's up? I'm Comsy. What's got Nelvis? How you doing? What's up? What's up, Roberto? What's going on? Welcome in. Appreciate y'all hopping. Let's go. Yeah, I moved back to the vamp set just for this stream. I don't know if I'll hop into doing another set at some point, but of course we got some godly sets to pick from, so we'll see where we're at. What's up, Kid Poker? What's going on? What's up, Michelle Williams? Welcome into the stream. Appreciate you. My username is going to be in the description, so for those that are on shorts, it's going to be in the top right hand corner with the 3 dots, or you can just search the YouTube user, or on PC or mobile, anywhere else. It's going to be in the description. I got y'all. Oh gosh, I don't know who's going to be a threat here. Could really be pulled out of nowhere, so I have no idea. Alright, wasn't the person that left. That's good. Yeah, we gotta stay on top of it right now. Oh crap. And of course, we're gonna be doing another godly unboxing as well when we get to that as well. Which food is better, pizza or fries? Universally, pizza just has way more options than fries, so I'm gonna have to say pizza. There's a lot more things you can do with it. Fries definitely are solid, but they don't meet a lot of the criteria for being like... there's just not enough variety. There's not enough variety, admittedly, so can't really do much about it. What's up, Hearts Ping? What's going on? Welcome in. Hold up. I know who the murderer is. Oh, dude, he jumped over the top. GG. I had, like, a slight opportunity. I messed it up. Dang. Shout out, Romain. What's up, Moonlight Plays? I do remember you. Appreciate you dropping in. What's up, Cool Boy? Yes, sir. How you doing? I'm not doing offers at the moment. I don't really do trades for items that I don't necessarily need. Not really in the camp for that. What's up, Dyna2912? How you doing? Appreciate you dropping in. Appreciate you. What's up, Lee Davids? You're the GOAT. I try to be. Not with the previous round that I played, I'm not, but I'm making it work. We'll try. I don't know. What's up, Hunter Frax? How you doing? What's going on? What's going on? I do not know the name Vesify, whether that's a person on the platform or whatever. I'm not up to speed on specific users. I probably wouldn't know. Is Dino King? Maybe. Oh well, there's a Dino. I know there's always a Dino user that joins the stream, but it's not a. It's not what's the user? Dino King 417. It's not the usual guy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is though. Josh Nellington. What kind of a last name is Nellington? That's crazy. That is like your parents failed you kind of last name. Not gonna lie. Josh, a last name like Nellington is kind of out of pocket, to be honest. Cat gun? I have a cat weapon. Yeah, I have cat set. I'll play with this on stream. We have the I keep forgetting what year wasn't this year? I know the cat this was recent, right? Am I mistaking it for something else? I hope I'm not. I thought Cats was a fairly recent update. Yeah, Cats was 2025. So the knife was 2025. The gun, however, was another update, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. The gun was another update. 2021. But it's I guess you could maybe technically say it's a set. It's perfectly alright. I mean, it doesn't really match too much. I love the gun though. I love like the eyes that are on the barrel. Absolutely love that. What's up, Ashley Morris? What's going on? Welcome into the stream. Server probably just turned full. We're gonna make sure we do more server hops this stream, especially for those on shorts, considering we want to get more people in here to join. So for those on shorts, we'll probably do server hops. I'd say maybe every 25-30 minutes, depending on where we're sitting at. So just be weary of that. But at the moment, yeah, the server's full. Oh, it's that person. Okay. Yep, run away. Come on, person with gun, please. Oh, gosh. Are we screwed, chat? Are we screwed? Oh, boy. Hold on. I don't know if walking up here is a mistake. Oh, they're freaking laggy. Oh, my gosh. Okay, well. They're a mobile player, too, so whether or not they will, Will they come toward me, or... I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Oh! Let's go! Come on, shoot him! Oh, no! How did you fail that? No! You gotta be kidding me. That's crazy. Oh, my gosh. Please, for the love of God. Please, for the love of God. Please kill this dude. Please. Hold up. You know what? I'm just gonna go around. It's fine. I can at least say I got gun now, so I can't complain. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow. The overshoot. Hold up. Oh, boy. I got too close. I got way too close for comfort on that one. Yo, Slay. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate you. Come on. Just pop out. Pop out just once. That's all I need you to do. Come on. Come here. Come here, boy. Come here. Come on. Bro. Man, I'm so bad. I'm so bad, chat. I apologize for my my lack of gameplay. Frick me, bro. Hold up. Do I go around? Oh, he went all the way around, didn't he? Let's see it. Did he go all the way? There it is. Thank you. All right. Wild. At least we got it. It took us a bit, but we got it. I don't know why I was struggling so hard to get just one simple little jump, one simple little shot off, but I feel like that happens a lot where it feels like one game I'm like absolutely on the money, and then there's another game where I'm like, I completely just forgot how to shoot. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Once again, I feel like people on mobile really got it made. That's all I'm gonna say. I feel like people on mobile really got it made with their aim. Mainly because it's also I'm not gonna say aimbot, but they definitely do have it easier on mobile for sure. I will put it that way, but that's just me. I don't know. Nah, I'm sorry. I don't give away knives. It's the only one I have in the set. So if you can definitely find someone else for trading it though, for sure. I wonder. They were laggy anyway. Oh boy. You better not have gun. You better not have gun. There it is. Oh boy. Alright, cool. Getting it out of the way here. Oh boy. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. We got someone on the corner there. Oh, hard gem's got in the way. Man, good try though. Good try though. Is there another person under there? No, just the one. Okay. We're making it work. Making it work. Ooh, I can tell I almost had that. That was close. That was close. No cigar though. No cigar. I think we got, do we have half the server gone? I think that was half the server. So I just have to account for the rest of the people. Oh! Close. See if I get one there. Oh, got one. There we go. Alright. I think one of them went back in. One of them did go back in. Okay. Yeah, I gotta shoot. I gotta go for them now. No. Oh, boy. Hold up. Dang. They're actually, like, going around me right now. Not gonna lie. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not ideal. Not ideal, but we're making it work. Making it work. Potentially. Potentially. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Bro, come on. Oh my gosh. This is embarrassing, chat. This is so embarrassing. Forgive me for my lack of gameplay. That's actually decent. There we go. We're making it work. We're making it work. We're making it work. They might just all come out to me, to be honest. I might not have to do anything. We'll see though. We'll see though. I didn't know if anybody went back under. What's up, Celestina? How you doing? How you doing? Oh. I was about to be like, come on now. What? Alright. I assume, let's say 2 more left, probably. I don't know if one of them is going to be AFK or someplace else, but we'll check back here, make it work. Oh, shoots. Dang it. They were all just chilling. Okay, they were all just chilling. They were all just chilling. That's fair. That's fair. GG, GG. Oh my gosh. I have no idea who that dude is. I have no idea. What's up, Shelby? How you doing? Like your fit? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Shout out Oman Shumpert. Gotta rep the fit for the one time. One of the best Knicks to do it. Totally biased, but it is what it is. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, what's like? Is there something that I could like buy on like the like the catalog that would be like no giveaways or something like that? Maybe there's something like that that exists. Let me see. Let's take a look. Actually, if I were to search on the marketplace, gosh, I don't want to call it marketplace, catalog. I apologize. There's probably let me see here. If I go under clothing, yeah, classic shirts. I don't know if there would be anything in particular that I could like find as like a sign or something like that. I don't know. There probably isn't some. I mean, there probably is something that exists. I just have to find it. Who knows? Oh my gosh, that's a freaking fever dream. Jeez Louise. That's freaky. What's up, Jessica Howlett? How you doing? What's going on? Welcome in. How'd you get the name JBHGA? So pretty much how the name came about is JB is my initials. Pretty self-explanatory there. And then HGA is his glory alone. Basically a testament to God's glory and God's favor on my life, really. And so I kind of attribute it to just like a, yeah, my name represents my name represents God and God only, really. And I've been having that. I made the name sometime. When did I make it? I think sometime in 2020, I think is when I like adapted to it. And so I just kind of ran with it ever since. And yeah, it's pretty legit. I don't know. But it just kind of flowed. In my mind, I was like, yeah, it just kind of flowed. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. What's up, Kyrie? What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Appreciate you dropping into the stream. Oh, shoot. Nonetheless, I don't trade, so that's not going to work out, unfortunately. I apologize. Oh, shoot. See how close we are. 135. We're getting kind of close. Getting kind of close. Making it work. No one's dropped off anything at all. Yeah, the whole round's been completely stagnant. I don't know if anyone's AFK. I don't know if it's... Nah. Patrick's not AFK. Okay. Unless they are and we're going to freaking die. That could be also it too, but... Doesn't look like it though. Yeah. Oh, it's the giant frog. Holy frick. GG. GG, we'll take it. Pretty sure you can just go live with 9 subs, can't you? Oh, there might be a minimum. You might have to have 50 subs to go live. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I think there was a prerequisite at one point to go live. I think if you're on mobile, I think you're limited if you're on mobile, but PC you shouldn't have any issues for sure. What's up, Sharky? How you doing? Define putting fries in the bag, whatever that means. Y'all are just here at this point. I'm just enjoying my time. We out here. We out here. Nah, nah, the more chatters, the better. That's what it boils down to. Heck yeah. I thought I was getting some pretty decent rolls at the very beginning, but now we're kind of flatlining with just getting innocents over and over again. Not opposed. There's the classic cat I'm looking for. There you go. I was kind of missing it, not gonna lie. What the heck? Unless I have a I'm pretty sure Star is not a duplicate. Yeah, Star is not a duplicate. Once again, do not do trades. I'm not one to do that. Yo, what's up, JXN? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, if you want to make an edit of me, that's completely okay. I have no oppositions toward that. Just don't be the kind of individual that would go out of their way to make a sexy edit of me, because there have been a few people that have done that in the past, and they're kind of creepy, not gonna lie. So other than that, free reign. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Not that one. Is there another one? Oh, my uncommon. I see. I guess at that point, sure, if you want, that's fine. That's fine then. Because yeah, that would be the dupe that I would have. That would make sense. Then again, you could probably just pull it though. You probably could just pull it. It's not that hard to get out of the box, but it's up to you. It's up to you. All right, we're at 150. We're actually getting a lot of coins here, so I'm pleased about that. Oh, it's the giant cat again. Oh, there it is. It's not even as if it's like a giant hitbox necessarily. It's just everyone just knows it's them, and it's like they're so big. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly, Sharky. I do technically trade, but it's dependent on the item in question. But I don't like presumably go out of my way to trade with people. I mean, if you're in the game, it's gonna make it a lot easier. But if you decide to want to make an offer for something, we can maybe look into it. But in most cases, I don't trade though. In most cases, I don't. It's very much. I very much am like, yeah, I very much want to just have the items that I want, and that be kind of it. You know what I mean? So, but will 2026 be a fire year or not? I think so. I think it'll be a fire year. I think some will very much disagree with that, though. I don't know. That's a good question. I guess this would be the question following that. Since it's nearing the end of February, y'all think it's been a solid 2026 so far? We've had about roughly, to this point, we've had about a good solid close to 55 days under 2026's belt. Has it been a pretty solid year so far? Because I'd say yeah. I'd say it hasn't been that bad. I think it's been a pretty solid year. But I guess that's just me. I don't know. I mean, I will say, it could be a lot worse. It could literally be a lot worse. do I like being an MM2 streamer? I enjoy it. I wish there was, admittedly, and I'm not the only one that talks about this, just in general of like MM2 content. It's hard to do streaming when you kind of just play the same game over and over again. Now, there are aspects to it that I could change. Whether or not I would decide to do variety and stuff like that. With like, oh, if I go into a private server and do games and stuff like that. That could always be an option. My only issue with that is coordinating that would be insanely hard. Yeah, coordinating that would be pretty hard. But I guess that's just my take. I don't know. I very much, I enjoy for what it is. I think that if there was more to play for, I would enjoy it a little bit more. And I think that for those that understand where I'm at, obviously I'm maxed out. So it's kind of hard for me to like really sit here and enjoy the game all the time. But for what the game is right now, though, it's fine. It's nothing too crazy. Oh my gosh. They were shocked they didn't just come up and stab me. They wanted to throw it at me. Interesting. What's up, Discoverings? I maybe could show the info. Maybe. It takes a while to go through all the stuff in the inventory because people want me to like go slow and all that stuff and be like, no, stop going fast. If you join the game at some point, you can just see the info there. It's not that hard to get in. I'll do a server up here probably in the next couple of rounds, and you can hop in here if you're ever curious. Yo, what's up, Chips Winter? What's going on? I do remember you. I do. What's up, Shavia? What's going on? Welcome in. Okay, I got another full coin bag. That's good. Oh boy, they're right there. That's great. And I think, oh, I got shot, didn't I? I did. Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, that's foul. That's foul. What's up, pink baddies? How you doing? Oh my goodness. What's up, Daryl? Nah, mods are. I don't need more mods. I'm chill. I'm chill. That better not have been a comment to be like, oh, can I be mod? Come on now. Yeah, I appreciate that, Kyrie. We're live quite consistently. We're live about roughly 5 days a week or so. So we're here quite a bit. Yeah, the fat cat. The fat cat is a pretty, yeah, now I'm the fat cat. They are a pretty big staple to the stream at this point. They've been around for years, actually. Fun fact. Ooh. Hey, honestly, I don't mind workplace. I don't mind workplace. We need variety in here. We need variety in here. I cannot be opposed to that. Let's go. Oh, shoot. Black, like, under the bed. That's crazy. We're back. All right. That's real, though. That's real, though. Mobile players, I feel like on this game could get pretty laggy. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. Murder Mystery 2 is probably one of the more lesser graphically intensive games, so it would probably be the device you're running it on. Probably not that great, in all honesty, but sorry for the call out, but that's kind of true, I'd say. I don't know how you do an IRL edit of me, but however you'd want to figure that out, go for it. Oh, shoot. Crap. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh frick. Run, 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 run. They're going specifically for me. That's great. That's great. Alright. We'll do one more round here and then we'll switch servers. We'll get more people in here. There's probably a bit of a queue. Potentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. A little bit of one. A little bit of one. It's not boring. If Murder Mystery 2 genuinely was boring, I wouldn't be playing it. And a lot of us wouldn't be playing it either. But the reason why we're playing it is because we believe that there's a lot of potential with the game. And there's always a thing that draws us back, whether it be the trading or whether it be the unboxing or even just the weapons in general, for how popular that they have been over the span of years, you know, and of course over a decade to this point. So, I mean, we like playing Murder Mystery 2. Are there aspects of it that can be boring? Yeah. The game as a whole, though, no. Definitely not. Definitely not. But that's just me, though. I don't know. Does that mean that, you know, Nicholas could add a 1v1 leaderboard and could add some more things to trade for, or potentially some new items for prestiges? Wink wink. That'd be nice. Whether or not we get that, I have no idea. We just, at this point, all it is to this point for 2026 is an anticipation for season 2. Of course, we know this at this point, that season 2 is going to be a pretty big piece of the puzzle as far as whether or not Murder Mystery 2 will succeed in the long term, because to this point, we've kind of seen Murder Mystery 2 in a place where it's like, okay, we've kind of seen a lot of the same stuff. You can kind of just expect stuff from year to year. Obviously, new items, you know, new maps when they come out, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. But kind of what I mean, though, is the same direction with the game. Like, we've kind of just expect, like, oh, shoot, we're going to get a new map on this update, and we're going to get a godly here, and we're going to get a battle pass. Like, we've just kind of come to know, like, I think the most unpredictable we've had so far was this previous winter update, where they finally brought back crafting and a few other little things. And so that was kind of nice, getting things that were a bit out of the, not like out of the box. We've seen them before, but we haven't seen them in years prior. So it definitely was a nice touch to see some stuff come back, right? But we need more stuff that, like, is out of the box. We need more stuff that is, you know, not as, you know, common in the game. But once again, that's just going to be what Season 2 offers, is my hope. But, of course, we're going to have to wait for that. I gave my prediction in, like, late spring for potential Season 2 drop. I don't know what the timetable is on Nicholas Zyleek's end for getting that all done. I have to imagine they're heavily working on some stuff and even some replacing of maps. I have to imagine anyway. But it's just a matter of whether or not that happens soon rather than later. Because I will say, if not within a year, especially considering you hyped up Season 2 very tail end of last year, right? If there's not a point where you don't release it at all within the next year, I'd say that's going to be a huge shot in the face to people that, you know, saw the leak during the winter update, and they're all like, bro, like, I really wanted this update to come, and it just hasn't happened yet. And then a lot of fans are going to grow impatient, and then they're going to eventually leave the game for something else. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, we want it to happen soon. Of course, we want it to happen soon. I don't know. You wouldn't make it on a leaderboard? I was implying a 1v1 leaderboard. A 1v1 leaderboard, depending on how they navigate it, could be a potential leaderboard that I could maybe make, because, you know, that would actually be fun to make versus, you know, you grind coins and you sit in no life for 16 hours straight. It would depend on how a leaderboard would go for Murder Mystery 2 if they ever did a 1v1. They definitely won't do that. This definitely meets the criteria for portraying to a casual audience versus a competitive one. But, oh, gun? Question mark? Oh, bro, I'm not gonna get that. You kidding me? Dude, come on. Lame. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna have to go for that. Hold on. Oh, never mind. We're good. Oh, boy. Ah, dang, GG. Not in the greatest position. Tried though. GG. What's up, Alice Smart? How you doing? Yo, Dandic, what's going on? How you doing? Get rid of workplace, bank, police station, and hospital? Definitely not. That is a lot of maps gone just like that. You know what I mean? Workplace I could agree with. If not, you update workplace into like workplace 2. But other than that, I mean, you can't. Bank 2 is a really solid map. Police station is top 3 in my opinion. I know that's gonna be a hot take for people that like Murder Mystery 2 maps, but police station is number 3 best maps in the game, you know. And hospital 3 is top 5 for sure. So I think it's a very, like, I mean, yeah, I definitely wouldn't sit here and completely take away all those maps. No way. But, I mean, they definitely could update some of them, though. We just need Mineshaft back. If we can have Mineshaft back, I'd be pretty happy. Oh, yeah, speaking of, I will server hop. Hey, you have a good one, Patrick. I appreciate you hopping into the stream. Appreciate you. What's up, Motivation Shorts? I hate Millbase, bro. I've always had a love-hate relationship. Like, depends on the day. I feel like if I See, it's funny because I see what you mean about like hating meal base. I'm not gonna say I hate meal base, but there are moments where I dislike it, and there's moments where I like it. The moments where I dislike it for sure come from the moments where pretty much everyone on the map picker, whenever it's presented, they all just rush mill base, and I'm like, bro, like there's other good maps. Like, you don't have to just only pick mill base. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just because they feel as if there's a lot of variety to it, and I totally get, like, it's spacious, you know, there's a lot of room for hiding, stuff like that. There's a lot of potential, right? I'm not saying that there's not, and playing it every now and then is perfectly fine, but if it's pretty much every map that we play, like, I'm convinced if I'm to go back onto every single live stream that I've done, I guarantee you a grand majority of the maps that we play on stream is mill base and house 2, because those are the two popular maps in the game, right? But of course, players don't want anything else. They don't want anything else, to be honest. So I think that's the problem. But yeah, who knows? What's up, Forsaken? What's going on? Your grind went good? W. What was the grind though? What's up, Desi? Username is gonna be in the description. It's gonna be in the description. We just server out, by the way, for those that didn't already know. Giving new players a chance to join for anyone that wants to pop in. This is your opportunity too. They've needed to replace Biolab for a long time. Biolab 2 just needs to happen at this point. It's such an old map. Mind you, Biolab is a 2016 map. It's an old map. Like, it's been around for a decade, pretty much a decade now, right? How long has Biolab been around for? It's been around for a long time. Yeah, 2015. It's been around for literally over 10 years. They need to make a Biolab 2, 100%. And if they don't do that, I think that's a missed opportunity. Just gonna say it. I think we're on a broken server. All right, hold up. I'm gonna hop. I'll give it another 30 seconds. For those that are on shorts or the regular chat, I'm hopping servers again. I'll give y'all another chance. I'll give you like 30 seconds. What's up, Con? I'm not gonna do an inventory tour because that can take a while. If you hop into my game, you can see it for yourself. Mansion 2. Mansion in general just has it all. Mansion 2 just in general lacks variety. Many people actually really appreciated Mansion 1, which I actually had, if I'm not mistaken, I had the privilege of playing Mansion 1 when it was out, because it got discontinued in 2017. So I remember playing Mansion 1. I just remember being like, it felt more at home playing Mansion 1 versus Mansion 2. That's my take. But I don't know. I guess that's just me. I did not get the wand. No, it's dropped in value quite significantly. It's down to 400 now. I'm waiting for it to drop just a little bit lower, and then I'm gonna do that trade for it probably. So we'll see. You just join off the profile just straight away. My joins are always on. Well, the thing is I do have another job, Dashes. I mean, if it were just YouTube, I think it would be. I think. Logically speaking, if anybody would watch the stream and would be able to kind of infer, like, okay, does this dude do this as a full-time job? I think people could probably know if they do or not. I definitely don't do it as a full-time job. I would want to, but not there yet. Maybe one day. But right now, it's more so just kind of a hobby, more so just a side hustle, if anything, is what I would attribute it to. But that's basically it, though. That's basically it. Shout out playing MM2. It's unfortunate that it's an I, though. Still, though, that's a W name. Crazy. How do I follow? Sub button's the easiest way on the stream. If you just want to follow more of the live streams and any other various uploads that I might make on the channel. That's pretty much it. Nothing crazy. Or if you want to follow the Roblox account just to know whenever I join a game or make my joins public. That'd be the other way, too. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't checked his info. He probably has a pretty legit info considering I saw his stats. We might as well check it. Let's see. Yeah, he's got pretty solid info. There you go. Let's go reset. Give me a second. No, let's check this out. Let's check this out. Bro, he does not have a duplicate default set. Bro, dude, he's not good at the game. He's not good at the game. Chroma Heart Wand, there you go. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, he offloads items. And it makes sense, right? It makes sense that he offloads. Solid stuff, solid stuff. Chroma Bauble, frick, bro. Chroma Constellation, Chroma Evergreen, Cheese Louise. Okay, yeah, he's definitely gone for a lot of the main state chromas. That's respectable. That's respectable. Yeah, that's good. That's actually really good. And there's Chroma Travelers. There it is. That's like the 4th time I've ever seen someone with a Chroma Travelers gun. I don't come across them very often, but for those that do have it, I mean, what's it at now? I mean, obviously, the value on a Chroma Travelers is going to be insanely skewed, but, yeah, what's it at right now? 210k, jeez Louise. Yeah, it's scuffed. It's definitely scuffed. All right, open the box. Yep, that's like the 5th common we've gone in a row from doing these once a day. Crazy, man, crazy. Yeah, literally just chroma inventory. Yeah, that's a Mon Shumper jersey. I have a bunch of jerseys that I have from like an old user. Shout out Thunder90. He created a bunch of classic shirts like a long time ago that housed a lot of like old players, and I have like a lot of them. I have like 40, maybe yeah, like 40 different jerseys that I've bought over the span of time, and so yeah, it's definitely legit. It's definitely legit.
PLS gamble it all on Bloxybet and Urbach too.
What would I gamble all though? Just all my Robux, or what are you talking about? I actually don't have a lot of Robux, to be honest. But what would it take for me to gamble at all on Bloxybet? What would it take for me to do that? Especially since it's black market. I don't know what I would do. What's up, Chase? A good idea if I do say so myself. It probably is. It's so funny. There used to be this frick, what was it? I'm gonna die. Frick. There used to be this I don't know if it still exists, but it's like frickin' row flip or whatever. I remember back in like 2017, it was like heavily advertised. And it was like this thing where you could literally just bet all of your Robux and just flip it. It's freaking crazy, bro. Bro, I don't have it. I don't have it.
Chroma Traveler's gun for Chroma Traveler's gun. There's
I don't have it, bro.
To gamble it, do it.
Dang, that's crazy. Someone said fake Chase. That's weak, bro. Appreciate Chase joining the stream. Appreciate you. Nah, if only I had Chroma Traveler's gun, bro. If only. Tell SpongeBob, bro. He's not gonna just. What am I supposed to tell him? Gamble, like trade me your Traveler's gun and gamble it away? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Speaking of, I have like how much Robux? I have like 28 Robux. Do I gamble that all? Hold on. Bloxybet. Oh, I gotta find the right site. There's gonna be like a couple of different ones that are gonna like scam away your stuff. Jeez Louise. Nah, dude, making a plushie of myself would actually be kind of weird. Why would I do that? That would not be cool. That would not be cool. Heck freaking no. I feel like that just would make me, in most cases, I feel like that would just make me very uncomfortable. You know what I mean? But who knows? I don't know. Also, appreciate the 5s, by the way. I just now realized the donations. I usually let the TTS play, so I appreciate that nonetheless, though. How about this? I will if you donate 500, I will like I'll risk my Volk on Rainbet. What the fuck? Not Rainbet, Bloxybet. Freak, professional gambler in the building. Oh my gosh. What's up, Jake? How you doing? Oh my gosh. I mean, my face ain't gonna go away. It's just gonna, I mean, it's already dropping off, like, how much in value? Like, 60k? Something like that. So already pretty significantly, but I don't know. I mean, where's it at now? If I were to check, hold up. What is my value at overall? I haven't checked in a fast second because I know Prankster is just falling off a freaking cliff, dude. Oh, it's at 160k. Yikes. It was at 170 the last time I checked. So yeah, it's just not. It's not done its justice at all. Absolutely not. I have no idea who it is, by the way. They shot each other, so they definitely. Yeah, I think Casey picked up the gun. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, they picked up gun. Shoot me, you won't. Come on now. Rip. You made a basketball card of you and it's a Portland card with a random pic of you on it. That I need to see that for myself. Yo, I will say, I wouldn't have my own plushie. I would have my own trading card though. That'd be freaking sick. That'd be freaking sick. I'd be down for that. Because at least a trading card would actually like retain some level of value. I don't know. To some extent anyway, it would retain a level of value. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Had Chase ever come into the stream before? I don't know. He's probably seen either on recommended or somewhere if he's either searched it on live, which is probably how he found me anyway. Yeah, I don't know. There's multiple people that have come through just randomly that have typed in chat. Nothing crazy though. Nothing crazy. They're just a normal person just like me. They are a normal person just like me, except they are verified. They've done the justice of no life in Roblox. The privilege that I have not done. So bro, the best game, bro. Streets of Rage on the Sega Genesis is literally the best game. I'm convinced of it. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites. What's up, Just Cupcake? What's going on? How you doing? Yeah, no, dude, the Knicks definitely had a chance to make the finals. That whole Pacers series, oh my gosh, bro. I even not even that long ago, I was watching back that series and I was just like amazed at the fact that it went to the extent of which it did. I just know that this year though, they definitely have way more of a wide open opportunity. We just need to see if Detroit's gonna pull it through though. I don't know. If you can at least get Detroit out of the question, I think the Knicks are making the finals. I don't see a world where, I mean, Boston could make it interesting. Jaylen Brown actually has been going insane, and there is potential for Tatum to come back like late March from what reports have been sold, but I don't know. It depends. I don't know. How do you become verified on Roblox? Honestly, at this point, I don't even know. They have prerequisites on the website about like how you become like in the STAR program or how you get verified, but like, bro, I check the STAR program every now and then, and dude, that junk hasn't updated, bro. No one new has joined the STAR program in months. You know what I mean? Unless for some reason someone just joined it fairly recently, but ever since they riddled away with like STAR codes, quote unquote, they have kind of not really done. I don't know if they've done applications at all. Maybe they haven't. I actually have no idea if they've done applications for them or not, but in general, there's just not like, there's not like a surefire way of getting in. Unlike when they were first presenting the STAR program or for you getting a verified tick. When they were first presenting that, it was obviously easier because, you know, if you already met the prerequisites, they were already like kind of promoting more of those users to get in. But I mean, realistically, I think the only way that you actually do make it as a verified user is if you're a dev at this point, because there's not really any other way that you can. I don't know. I guess that just depends though. That just depends. Bro, the old name is crazy. Holy frick. Damn, we finally finished the playlist. All right, time to get on to the better one. Let's get it right there. Sub based. Streets of Rage 2 is the best every song. Hey, no, you're right. I was more so just saying it's I was low-key kind of exaggerating based off of, you know, the fact that it was the what is it, the first ever video I had on this channel. But yeah, no, Streets of Rage 2. I actually, you know, it's actually really fun. I'm gonna show y'all a bit of a throwback. I actually have on the Game Gear. I have Streets of Rage 2 on the Game Gear. The, like, oh my gosh. Only problem is opening these dang cases suck. That's the only problem. But yeah, I have a pretty crazy collection. Here it is. Yeah, Streets of Rage 2. Look at that. Crazy, bro. Having this game is just different. It's just different, bro. I don't know. I've always had a pretty massive appreciation for handheld consoles and stuff like that. There's more where that came from too. Speaking of Tomodachi Life, that had absolutely nothing to do with what I just said, but we're getting Tomodachi Life in April when it drops, for sure. Joshua Stinky, that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. I haven't showered in probably I haven't showered at all this year actually. I've done the justice of maintaining my maintaining my my shower V card. I have not done the justice. I have not done the justice of taking a shower this year. Don't think I'm going to as well. It's not gonna happen. In 2 years? I don't. You think 2 years? I don't know, bro. So crazy. I feel like from a distance, one could definitely argue like I have veneers, maybe. And I wouldn't blame him, to be honest. I wouldn't blame him. But yeah, I don't know. Whoops. No cavities though. That's a shocker for me. The fact that I don't have any cavities is actually kind of crazy. Considering pretty much everyone else in my family does, I'm the only one that made it unscathed. That was kind of a miracle, honestly. God bless America. You had a basketball game not too long ago, but I don't know if that was the game that you were referring to. I don't know how often you play games. I don't know if it's primarily practices and then you have like games like once or twice a week. I know that's how I did it when I played ball, but I don't know. I'm surprised the original Game Boy did better than the Game Gear. The Game Gear was in color. That was a big deal. Oh, for sure. I feel like a big reason why was, I think a big thing that held it back. I mean, it's not a huge crazy difference, but the fact that the Game Gear had to have 6 AA batteries versus the Game Boy's 4, it definitely did have a little bit of, you know, that's not ideal. And even then, like, obviously when they were able to slim it down with the Game Boy Color to 2 batteries, of course you may, or wait, no, there was still 4 with the Game Boy Color, right? Hold on. Oh no, yeah. So with the Game Boy Color, you had 2 on the back versus the 4. Okay, so that definitely helps. But yeah, versus the actual Game Boy where you have 4 in the back. So, yeah, it's, I don't know. It definitely helps for sure, but, oh gosh, can I not even put it back in? Thank you. These old consoles are kind of hard to maintain, not gonna lie. I've had them for years, but, I don't know. They have you do a game every 2 days? That's kind of crazy. I feel like, especially for high school students, I mean, I guess high school is a little bit different considering there's more of an expectation with like with selling tickets and just other things. But I mean, to be honest though, I mean, why are they making you play a game every 2 days though? It should be like every 4, to be honest. That's kind of unrealistic, you know what I mean? Because I don't think that really proves a point to you wanting to get better at all. I think it's just a means of, okay, we have a basketball team and we are legally required to play every 2 days. That's crazy. I don't know. That's kind of wild. Oh gosh. What's up, Evan? How you doing? Is water wet? Is your brain communicating to you, but it isn't actually your brain, but it's like the heart? I don't even know what that would even mean. Well, wait a second. Is your brain communicating to you, but it isn't actually your brain, but it's like the heart? No. The heart is separate from the brain in every single which way. Some people want, I mean, I guess with the logical, with a question like that, there could be a sense of logic toward, okay, but what I think from my brain goes to my heart. I'm starting to sound like a psychologist, but I'm absolutely not. I I don't know. I'd say no. Just for the means of simplicity. No. Definitely not. You dropped 42? Somehow I don't buy that. Dropping 42 is crazy. If you dropped 42 in a game, I feel like that would be a recipe for you getting on varsity. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What's up, Kyrie? Welcome back. What's going on? Oh, frick. Run, run, run. It's Robin. Wait, is it Robin? Wait, who is that? Oh, frick. I don't know who it is. I always keep forgetting who this user is. They've joined the game before. Also, wow, we have Roblox support in the game. Holy crap. Should I contact Roblox support? I gotta tell them how stinky Roblox has been, bro. It's been bad lately. They gotta fix some stuff. Facts. Good golly. No, there's been no news about season 2. There's been absolutely zip. Absolutely zip. And I don't think we're gonna get anything for a while, which is unfortunate. Can't do much about that, but it is what it is. Oh, there they are. There they are. Wait, I just have to remember. Wait, I have to remember who that is. I'm losing my mind. Who is that? I can't even tell who it is. Frick. I'm losing my mind. Anyways. Hopefully we, you know, don't die. That'd be great. Oh, boy. I will go around for right now. Oh! Worked out. There it is. No, it's the fake SpongeBob! Bro, that's crazy. No, honestly, though, I feel like Nicholas would definitely be in a place where he'd be like, oh, we'll just do a little bit of a leak and then absolutely do nothing else with it. They'll just, you know, stir the whole community up. Because, like, dude, Nick, they've done that before. They've done that before. It's not as if they haven't. You know what I mean? I can't see a world where... I mean, well, I can see a world where they'll do that. Frick, that's crazy. Absolutely not. I mean, I could see a world where Nicholas would troll like that, but I feel like by this point, it's been so long that we just have to anticipate it. You know what I mean? Is Roblox... No, it's not even Roblox anymore. I mean, okay, let's see. What's the latest country to be banning Roblox? Let's see. Let's take a gander. Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles, California, or the county of Los Angeles is suing Roblox. Not banning it, but I think the recent country, I think, was it Egypt? I think Egypt was the recent country. I didn't check all the way through, but there have been a lot. There literally was, we even saw it. We even saw it on stream. There was a whole Wikipedia document literally dedicated to the amount of countries that have banned Roblox. There's a full-on Wikipedia, which is like, that's how you know that's how you know it's big. It's wild. It's wild. It makes no sense. I mean, it does make sense, but you know what I mean. Do you miss Office? Not particularly. Office was fairly mundane. It didn't really have a lot of variety. I mean, of course, Office is a very old map. I mean, when did they scrap it? They scrapped Office. When did they scrap Office? Like in general, like Office 2 mainly. They removed it in 2021. Oh wow, that's actually later than I thought. So they removed it in the 2021 Halloween update. Interesting. What about Office 1? Because I think I remember playing. Maybe I don't. Maybe. Because we gotta go way back. We gotta go way back. Hold on a minute. Let me find it. I know it exists. It's just... Well, I guess it is just Office 2. Wait, why? Was there more of an original Office? I thought there was another original Office. Am I losing my mind? Okay, there was an Office 1. Okay, yeah, there was an Office 1 on season, what is it? On Murder Mystery 1, but it wasn't in Murder Mystery 2. That's what it was. I was like, yeah, it's definitely not Office 1. It's Office 2. But yeah, Office 2 was very linear. Wasn't really anything crazy from how I remember playing it back in the day. It's weird that they only took it away 2021 though. I thought it was well earlier than that when they took into effect of season 1. I don't know. Yeah, and in general, with it being such an older map anyway, they had to take it away. They had to. But Office 3 is, I mean, and obviously the argument could be made too that Office 3 needs to be taken away too. There have been people that have been like, bro, like, Office 3 sucks, take it away. But, I mean, they won't do that. Office 3, by this point, I feel like it's just so iconic to keep in the game. I can't see a world where they don't keep it, right? But I have no idea. Read my messages. I don't know how, so I'm autistic. I'd say voice chat me. Maybe I could understand you. Who knows? That's crazy though. I actually am really surprised that. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised that Office 2 went away that late. That is kind of weird. But in a way, it makes sense though. Because I guess that does make sense because I do remember playing Office 2 and 3. Yeah, I actually do remember playing both Office 2 and 3. I do remember that. Yeah. Especially during COVID. Yeah, never mind, I actually do. Is MM2 your life? Let's see. Is Murder Mystery 2 my life? What's up, Nav? You appreciate the sub. You know what? Could it be my life? Maybe. Nah, not really. Not really. I don't really play Murder Mystery 2 that much. I really only play it on stream. I don't have a crazy foregone focus on I play all the time. Because I know some people that do. Touch grass, seriously. I've asked myself that question many times about like am I playing video games too much? Am I playing, you know what I mean? I've asked myself those questions. But I don't know. Who knows though? I was gonna think about doing another server hop. I think I'm gonna lay low on another server hop for a while. Shout out all the goth mommies, bro. I still don't even know. Okay, this is gonna be really bad for me to look this up, but I'm gonna only do so just out of the sake of curiosity. What does Urban Dictionary define as a goth mommy? Okay, yeah, that's fair. I didn't know if there was any other like crazier definitions that like. Okay, yeah, so it's wow, that's a odd description. Yeah, don't go on Urban Dictionary. I'm learning that right now. What's up, Cookie? How you doing? I mean, you think brain rot is like absolutely deserving of touching grass though? Here, I don't know. I have my opinion. I will admit my opinion on like stuff like brain rot has kind of changed over the last couple of okay, it's them. I wanted to be sure of that. Okay, we'll just stay here for a bit then. My opinion on brain rot has somewhat been changing, not because like I see it as like good games. I don't really see brain rot as like a good genre. I don't want to put it that way, but I mean, depending on the quote unquote brain rot game that you play, it may not be the greatest. You know what I mean? What's up, Gracie Bloxy? Would you ever give away your weapons if you quit? No, I would never give away the weapons. Nah. I don't see a point in doing that. Because if there were ever to be a point where I would come back, I would instantly regret all the weapons going away. It'd be all the it would be all the time I spent with trying to find trade partners, you know, going for all the boxes. It wouldn't bode well with me to sit here and be like, yeah, I'm gonna. That's like saying, oh yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. Like, I know people, not in Murder Mystery 2, but like just in life in general, like there are like, I have a friend of mine that when they got married, I think within a couple of years when they got married, they sold like all of their video games. And then eventually when they had their first kid, he was all like, crap, I actually really regret selling all my video games. Like, I want to start collecting like my old consoles again from back when I was a teenager. And so I can't sit here and not to say that I want to be a hoarder by any means, but I can't, and even just not even just related to Murder Mystery 2, but just with a lot of the things that I have in general, I can't just sit here and just give stuff away like that. I feel like that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. I can't reason with that personally, but yeah. Because once again, the wave of regret would shower over me like immensely it would shower over me. So I can't reason with it. I just can't. But some people have that heart. I don't. And plus it's a virtual game anyway. So why would I give away all my stuff? You know what I mean? I don't see a point in that. When I have my first child, I'm going to give my son or daughter my Roblox account. That's crazy. I would not do that. Because if they even just remotely mishandle that Roblox account, it could be over. You know what I mean? I think the only reason why I would ever justify giving my child my Roblox account is if I absolutely know for a fact they understand internet safety and the whereabouts in between that. If they don't at all, that's such a huge risk, especially if I have such like crazy items, which obviously I have a Valk, other limiteds. That's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. If they're older, maybe, but I just start them fresh at this point. What's up, Ranty? How you doing? What's up, Alyssa? Appreciate the party hat. Appreciate that. What's up, Rainy? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to like whether it be like a hand-me-down of something. I mean, I don't know. I would first give something that I know for a fact wouldn't be mishandled, right? I think that's the best way to describe it. But a full-blown Roblox account that does have thousands of dollars plus of value attached to it, I'm sorry, I can't take that risk. I just can't. Well, obviously, yeah, of course. I didn't know if, like, the first mindset would be like, I'm gonna let my 10-year-old have my Roblox account because they're at that age where they can have a Roblox account. Because some people would. Some people would, and some people have. And that's a mistake. That's a mistake. So, yeah, context is important. Context, obviously, is important to that. What's up, Ray? Server hop? I'll do one more round, I'll server hop. Yeah, we'll server up one more time after this next round. Make it happen. What's up, Crystal? What's up? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, we haven't really gotten a lot of factory rounds this stream. We'll be okay with that for now. Hey, Forsaken, that's my bio. That's my bio. Well, actually, it's not. That's actually, I take that back. That's not the specific play. It was when T-Mac dunked over Sean Bradley. And I think it's the 03 playoffs. Yeah, that's what my bio reference is. Another good reference though. Another good reference. What's up, J-Boy? How you doing? Oh, crap. Well, that was pretty much instant. That sucks. that was pretty much instant. Gosh dang it. We'll play out this round and then we'll switch. We'll switch. Where they at? Of course it's the egg blade, bro. Of course it's the egg blade. It makes sense. Ah, my gosh. You have a presentation? I have no idea what a presentation is, but go off, go off. Oh my goodness. What the frick, bro? Wait, let me see real quick. See, this is how insanely uncultured I am. I have absolutely no idea who Vinny is. I have absolutely no idea who he is. That just lets you know I don't watch Murder Mystery 2 content. That right there just lets you know I not that they're not fine people. I just don't have a I don't have an education. Let's put it that way. I don't have an education. Based though? Maybe based though. I wouldn't know. Anywho. Yeah, have a good one, Tag. I appreciate you dropping in. Finish that presentation. Finish it. Do you believe that Wilt Chamberlain got 100? Okay, this is a conversation that I've wanted to have for a long time, but whether or not, like, I have a lot of speculations to this. I don't want to go into too much detail. Obviously, it's a Roblox live stream, for crying out loud, so people would get bored by it, but I think so, but there are a lot of reasons as to why I don't think he dropped 100 either. I'm both ways, but I think the audio that has been released from the radio station regarding Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game, it gives up enough evidence to be like, okay, yeah, this is probably justified, real, you know what I mean? But I guess that's just where I stand at. All right, we're gonna server hop. I'll give y'all a minute or so. Oh, are you on your 12-hour right now? Dang. Props to you for sticking with it. Props to you. What's up, Kyrie? Welcome back. Man. Yeah, now Wilt Chamberlain having 100 is something that has been in the topic of conversation amongst the basketball community for a number of years now, because, man, when did he do that? Was that was it 72? When was the year he dropped 100? I keep forgetting. 62, not 72. I misconstrued that. Yeah, 1962. It's such a it's an odd thing. It's a very, very odd situation. I don't know. Hey, enjoy the rest of the shift. Hey, chat's been actually pretty chill today. It's been pretty chill, so has not been too bad. We've been yeah, we've been doing pretty good actually. We've been doing pretty good. But yeah, it's so funny. I actually saw a video recently about Wilt Chamberlain's 100 and the various means of debunking it, and there's arguments for both sides. I'll leave it there. There's arguments for both sides. It is very much a very fascinating conversation to have, all things considered. But yeah, I believe he dropped 100 though. I believe so. And I think it only makes sense, right? Hey, I can believe Bill Russell getting 56 rebounds. I can believe that. Totally. That is 1000% believable. I mean, oh shoot. Well, it's the egg blade user again. They might be sitting over here. Oh. I don't know. This is risky business. Okay. They're hiding with me. Racing Fan also talks hoops as well. Yeah, Racing Fan also talks basketball as well. We've had hour-long conversations about basketball. Yeah, we've had like we've had long conversations about basketball, but yeah, there's not many people in chat that really care about basketball. They just care about Roblox, and rightfully so, right? It only makes sense, but I don't know. Assassin? The only problem is I can't do it's gonna be hard for people to join the game mode straight away. People are gonna get people are gonna have to get pretty lucky in order to join me, I feel like. But maybe that could be something I try. Maybe one of these streams I might do either Assassin or Disguises, one of the two. We'll figure it out. I have been meaning to go back and replay that game mode over the last couple of weeks. Maybe that's something I do. I don't know. Let me do this. I don't know if they're gonna sit on it or not. Let's see. Oh, they're right there. Okay, cool. Can I not pick it up? There we go. With the cat gun. Oh. Quick wits, boy. Quick wits, boy. We here. We here. We here. Come on now. That was much needed. That was much needed. We'll take it. We'll take it. For having one good game in the stream, that's my one good game. That's my one good game. We need melee classes like in Murder Mystery 2, like flails, spheres, axes, nunchucks, crossbows, regular bow and arrows, hammers, chainsaws, katanas. That would... I wonder if Nicholas has ever thought about that. Maybe. That would be... Man. They would... I feel like they would have to change... Not for like katanas or like hammers and stuff like that. But for like nunchucks, I feel like they would have to change aspects of the game's UI. Not UI, what am I talking about? Just aspects of the gameplay in order to even make those weapons even remotely playable. You know what I mean? But also to not nerf them either. I mean, I don't know how you would nerf it, but I feel like that is... I mean, let me just put it this way. Do you murder someone with a nunchuck? I mean, I guess maybe technically you could murder someone with a nunchuck, but I don't know. I don't know. But then again, if you go and look on like any of these weapons that are like quote unquote knives, I mean, there's probably a lot. I mean, yeah, a turkey. You can't murder someone with a turkey, right? I don't know. I mean, I guess by this point, Murder Mystery 2 is at such a place where you pretty much could literally add anything into this game and it could be classified as a knife just because, you know, it can be. So, I mean, you could go all over the place. You really could go all over the place. Like an alien beam. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's so many different things. So I guess, yeah, I guess they could. It's just as a means of how they would do it. Knife effects to Murder Mystery 2 should add like enchantments and add passive abilities. I like that idea in concept, but whether or not that would actually... I wonder how that would bode, because I feel like that would be... What would be the... My question would be is what would the passive abilities be, though? Because it wouldn't be much different than just, you know, having a perk equipped, right? That wouldn't feel much... I mean, I feel like by that point, you're adding too much to the game at that point. Because it's not really needed. I'd say at that point, just add another perk. That would, you know, act as if it's an enchantment or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Nunchucks can delete people easily. I wouldn't know. I've never used nunchucks. I don't have a... I mean, the only nunchucks I've used are the Wii nunchucks. So, I mean, I don't have a... I don't have a good take on that. I don't know. Who knows though? I'm still stuck on 4 event boxes. There's a... I mean, even just... Yeah, I mean... They need to add more boxes. That's what they need to be doing. If they can just add more boxes, that'd be great. That's all we care about. More boxes, more variety of weapons. That'd be great. I don't know. Allen Iverson rookie card. That's sick. I probably have... I don't know. I'd have to... I need to go back and look through my box of cards. I have so many at this point. I need to go back and check them all. It'd be worth checking. I don't know. Oof. Hold on. NBA hot take. NBA hot take. Kobe Bryant's not top 10. That is a... Obviously, I'm gonna have a lot of people disagree with me, but I will argue the frick out of it. I'm not talking about, like... Kobe Bryant is one of the best. He's probably a top 10 basketball player of all time. Actually, no, I take that back. No, Kobe Bryant's not even a top 10 basketball player ever. He's not. But as far as NBA accolades, though, Kobe's not top 10. That's my take. That's my take. And I will argue it. I know a lot of people who watch basketball would absolutely disagree with me on that front. But I think more people have been owning up to that. I don't know. MJ rookie card, sick. That's actually sick. I had a Ninja Turtle phase when I was little, and I got real nunchucks and hurt myself really badly once. Those things are no joke. I mean, I'm not saying it can't hurt you. I mean, obviously, like, nunchucks can absolutely do damage. Murder someone, though? You think... I feel like it would more so... Stun's not the right word. I feel like it... I guess if you were to completely bash him in the head with a nut... I guess if you were to, like, have legitimate not just, like, plastic nunchucks, right? Which I don't think... You said you got real nunchucks, though. So if you were to actually bash yourself with, like, in the head, like, at full speed with a nunchuck, could you possibly die? I don't know. Maybe it depends on the one that's used in the nunchuck. Maybe. Who knows, though. That's still sick, though. MJ at North Carolina, though, is legit. I validate that. That's fire. Gotcha. Hold on. I want to be educated on this. Aw, bro, it doesn't tell me. Hold on. Nunchucks, also known as nunchaku, are traditional Okinawan martial arts weapon consisting of 2 sticks, blah, 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 blah. They can be incredibly dangerous in the hands of a skilled practitioner. In this article, okay. So it gives like a history of like the mechanics of like, okay. So they give potential injuries. Nunchucks can cause a range of injuries from minor bruising to severe lacerations and fractures. The speed and force of nunchuck strikes can easily break bones and cause internal injuries. In the hands of an experienced martial artist, nunchucks can be a lethal weapon capable of causing significant damage. Whether or not it could kill you, though, I'm not I mean, maybe it is a case where, like, if you lash it multiple times, maybe. But off the top, I don't know. What's up, Chris? What's going on? I don't do offers. I don't know. Do you think a 21-year-old person, if starting to play basketball, could grow 6 centimeters more? Oh gosh, it's definitely possible, but no. No. At that point, you've already used up all your genetics. Yeah, breaking of bones though definitely isn't enough to kill you though. So that's where the question, like, it depends on how much a nunchuck could be, like, because I'm thinking the only way that a nunchuck could legitimately kill you is how much it could protrude the skull, right? Like that's my mindset anyway. So I don't know if a nunchuck, I mean, once again, if you do it over and over and over again, then yeah, probably. But I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm fascinated by that. I'm actually now fascinated by this because I've never known for nunchucks to be like a killing kind of weapon versus a katana could very well kill you if utilized in the right way. You know, like there's other things too, but I don't know. Do you think they should add abilities for Sheriff? No. Because for the Sheriff, it's meant to be harder. That's the point. Well, that's what it's supposed to be anyway. It's supposed to be harder. But why I don't know why they would ever give the Sheriff role a buff. I don't know why they would ever do that in any capacity or abilities or whatever. For murderer, it makes sense. I can understand it for being a murderer, but yeah, nothing more than that though, for sure. Duncan or Garnett? I mean, it's Tim Duncan. That's not really a debate. I mean, KG as a #1 option. Yeah, man, the argument could even be made that he wasn't even really considered a #1 option on Boston either when they won that chip in 08. I don't know. That's my take though. I mean, I don't know. That's hard. That's hard. As a 15-year-old 6'3", how tall do you think I could grow? That's solely dependent on genetics. because if you already are within a tall family, the likelihood of you being able to grow more is going to be fairly high, especially considering you're still through puberty right now. So and also, yeah, growth plates don't close as early as 15 for guys, really. They usually close at like 17 or 18 in most cases. Or actually, more so by like 19 or 20. I take that back. Growth plates can close by like 19 years old in most situations. But I guess significant height is kind of what I'm referring to. But my mom is 5. Oh, dude, you're in good hands then. You can easily hit 6'5" then. I mean, anything higher, you could probably peak at like 6'7". You could probably peak at 6'7", realistically. That'd be probably as tall as you could go, though. 6'7" is really tall, though. That is insanely tall, though. I mean, bro, how do you not make the league? You gotta make the league, bro. Like, you have to make the league, man. What do you think should be added in Murder Mystery 2 weapons role or map wise? Well, roles shouldn't be added. Weapons, Base Staroff already gave kind of his idea of like what he feel like could be potentially added, whether it be like flail. He said flails, spears, axes. We already have axes in the game, so we're pretty much good in that department. My camera went back, my bad. We already have, yeah, we already have axes, so we don't really have to worry about that too much. But stuff like, yeah, stuff like spears though could be really interesting. They could do a lot. They definitely, I know for a fact that I Don't Have a Use does have weapon ideas up his sleeve. I know he does. It's just a means of whether or not they would actually be approved by Nicholas and actually executed within a future update. That's all it would really boil down to. But maps wise, it's not really adding one back, but it would be, you know, putting one back into the game. I mentioned Mineshaft earlier. Mineshaft needs to get added back into Murder Mystery 2. We've been saying it as fans for a while that it shouldn't have just been a, what is it? I mean, they had a Mineshaft way back in the day. But the newly revamped Mineshaft that they had for like the Halloween updates though should be put back into the game. That's my take though. I don't know. Nah, they won't do that. Nicholas himself has literally said that he wants it to be a simple game that portrays to the casual audience. I can't see a world where he adds more buffs to weapons, or I can't see that. That'd be crazy because then that gives into the narrative that playing Murder Mystery 2 is pay to win, when it's never been known for being a pay to win game. You know, so that just would completely break it. I don't know. I feel like a lot of fans, and I think that's a big reason why, and we have to understand this. It's a huge reason why Murder Mystery 2 has succeeded in the way that it has for so long, because it has not been a pay to win game. You know what I mean? All weapons are the same. They all do the same stuff. Some look cooler. That could be a quote unquote pay to win thing, but whether, you know, you have a godly versus a default doesn't really, you know, give any incentive to whether or not you're actually a good player though. So I don't know, but who knows? Also, I'm having a look at time right now. I actually am kind of pushing on time. I have to go to work here soon, so as a fair warning, we will be ending off stream here soon, but we will be live again tomorrow. Same time, same place. You already know the deal. We need more maps in the next update. It's getting repetitive to see the same maps every time, especially considering it's been like this pretty much for the last at least 4 years. We've seen a lot of the same maps pretty much over and over and over again. Us having N Studio was nice for a time, but then obviously that got taken away. That was what, 2024 they took that away. So yeah, it definitely is not ideal, but I don't know. Hey, it's not a bad diet. It's not a bad diet, but you had mentioned your weight not that long ago. You need to be eating way more than that, for sure. It's not even really a diet. You just need to be on a surplus, if anything. Like, give yourself a good solid, like, in a perfect world, give yourself a good solid 6-month surplus without like overdoing it, bro. You're gonna bulk up like crazy. What's up, David? True, we love work. Hey, actually, I like work. I like work. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It's fun. For regular maps, they should add a mall, a circus, a party stage. I would say school map, but that might be controversial in some eyes. A mall map has been talked about for a long time. A mall map would be really cool. They just can't have it be insanely big. They need to have it be like condensed enough with just enough hiding spaces to make it worth playing over and over again. Because if it gets to be too big of a map, then not a lot of people are going to want to play it, because they're going to be like, oh shoot, I now have to check the entire map with all these hiding spaces within a 3-minute span. Like, that's just going to be too hard for some players. So just so long as you can condense it enough, I'd say that's perfectly fine. But are even looking at the chat, there's another chat that I'm reading, so I'm looking at kind of both, but I'm back and forth. Favorite fruit? Gosh, this changes all the time. Lately, it has been oranges, though. Oranges lately have been the fruit of choice, admittedly, but that's just me, though. Oh boy, let's see if I can get a couple of kills off here. Let's take a look. Dang, they just walked toward me. It's funny. Good try. I still don't get why people do that. That death animation. I still don't get why people do that. Sometimes it does float past me, but in most cases, I'm pretty much aware of who I've killed. I'm at least weary enough to recognize that. I think, maybe not. Good try. See, I really love Murder Mystery 2 with shadows, because that's the only reason why I even knew he was there, was because I saw a shadow out of the corner of my eye. Very, very nice touch. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's a miracle. All right. Hopefully I don't die from that. Okay, we're good. Oh, crap. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Risky business going over here. All right. Looks like we're good. Oh, how did I not kill him? What the heck? There we go. I don't know if, yeah, I think they were over here. Yeah, they were. Okay. Gotta make sure no one's up top. Sometimes people do hide pretty well up top, so gotta be rather aware of that. Use your eyes, Josh. Use your eyes. Use your eyes. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go around. I'll take the risk. Might as well. Yeah, okay. Looks like they... Oh, close. Ah, jeez. We'll play that. There you go. GG. I think 2 of them were outside, I think. Because there's no way they were going to be there the rest of the way. Oh. No. Okay, no one's up there. Had to always double check that. Someone might be going for right now, though. I don't know who else is still out here. I think there's 2 more people that I haven't gotten. Oh, yep, there's 2 more. Like I guessed. Dang, GG. Nice shot, nice shot. Dang, man. Shadows new? Nah, Shadows have been in the game for a while. Yeah, just the little undertone under the avatar. It's very, I very much appreciate it. But then again, it does give away some aspects of hiding spots, which can be kind of infuriating for some users. So I totally get it. I've been looking at the free movies, YT, and they have the old SpongeBob movie with David House. Do they really? Dang, that's kind of a steal. You can just watch that for free on YouTube. That's actually kind of sick. Not gonna lie, that's not bad. What's up, Osvaldo? What's going on? What's your least favorite thing about the game itself, or player base wise? Just the... It's not Murder Mystery 2's fault. It's just the... It's the community in which they've... It's the community in which it's just been built just based off of player use and just the amount of things that people will want to do or portray themselves as. But the people that were provocative avatars in Murder Mystery 2, I don't get them, and there's too many of them. There are too many people that were provocative avatars, and it kind of pisses me off. And Murder Mystery 2 has always had a history of like Y2K, which is perfectly fine, but like it's pushing it though, you know what I'm saying? So definitely not great, but I don't know. What's up? Oh gosh, I don't even know who I was talking to. Holy frick. You have a going, Dandic. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You have a great night. Sleep well, sleep well, sleep well. All right, let's do 2 more rounds. Let's do like one more round or 2 more rounds, and then I gotta go. But I think the other thing that might, there's not a lot of things that I could say. Like, hate, obviously, people always say this. Hate is a strong word. I don't really hate a lot of things about Murder Mystery 2. I don't really, I don't know. I don't know. There's not a lot of things. There really isn't. I can't even really name anything off the top of my head that I would like dislike. It's mainly community based. It's not necessarily game based. You know what I mean? Sup, Racing Fan, welcome back. Do we bring Father back out? Father's back. Father is back. He's making a one-time appearance. Oh my goodness. Just goes away, just dies instant. Who freaking killed me? Nice. That makes sense. Vampiric and Celestial Effect, I totally agree. Especially considering I've had Vampiric this whole time. Yeah, I totally agree. The toxic community, Murder Mystery 2 can be annoying. Some of the fake MM2 YouTubers that make fake skits, the black market, the scammers, and the hitbox is the thing I don't like about Murder Mystery 2. For sure. Once again, it definitely is more community-based than game-based, if anything else. We can obviously talk about the hitbox all day long, but I mean, yeah, them still allowing the small avatars in the game. Yeah, I don't like that about Murder Mystery 2. I definitely don't appreciate the fact that there are users that legitimately will have a smaller hitbox than normal players will. That is very much annoying. I very much, yeah, that is very much annoying. So, Sub Summers, what's going on? All right, yep, horrible timing. One more round, chat. One more round. And then that'll be it for me. Gotta go to work, boy. Gotta go to work. Oh my goodness. I gotta get some sleep tonight, though. I'm in dire need. I did not have a lot of sleep last night. Struggling. Godlies need to be easier to obtain? I see your point. I see your point. But yeah, that would skew a lot of the value checkers though. That would skew so much of the value checkers though. So I don't know. I'd say no. I'd say no. I'd say they only do that if a season 2 happens. I would say they only can justify that if they have their probabilities changed for season 2. They can't have that change now. Because I could see them being like, yeah, godlies in the newer seasons can be easier to obtain, and the harder ones in the seasons prior were harder to obtain. That you could maybe get away with that ideology if Nicholas were to ever go that direction, but in general, no, you can't do that. But once again, I understand what you mean, though. I understand what you mean, though. Chromas need to be harder to obtain. I actually kind of agree. I kind of agree. Yeah. Oh. Wait. Didn't they... Wait, he shot the... Wait. I thought I heard the victory sheriff effect. Did I not hear it? Am I tripping? Yeah, I guess not. Weird. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Well. Odd. If we get a roll this next game, I'll play off the round. We'll see. If we get a roll, we'll play it. I don't know. They're gonna all vote mill. They're gonna all vote mill base. This is literally my whole point, bro. They're gonna all vote mill base, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Like, dude, it's mill base isn't like mill base ain't your saving grace, bro. Mill base is not your saving grace. All right, let's see it. If we can get a share for murder, we'll end this one off on a strong note. If not, I'll end off the stream. For those that have watched all the way through, though, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for subscribing. For those that donated the stream, I appreciate y'all. All the love over here. Thank y'all so much. We will be ending it up. Give yourself a round of applause for hopping into the stream. As per usual, bro, we'll be back again tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Subscribe if you guys have not already. And put on notifications as well. That way you guys get notified. Join the Discord as well. We're getting all that out there, and we're gonna die to end it off. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out. Y'all have a good one, baby. Peace.